Hey, survivors, let's really get grounded today. Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm on my way to clinic in St. Petersburg. So, stopping at the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, and I want to talk about getting grounded. One thing I really do like to do as an aortic dissection survivor is to be grounded when I help other people in clinic. And water and earth are two of the best elements in Qigong that we have that can tie us into the ground and ground our energy. And if we've got any kind of floating fire, then we can settle that fire down into the ground. Water and earth is so good. So bear with me. I've got a little bit of audio issue going on, so I'm going to use my tripod and my phone. There might be a little bit of noise in the background, but we're going to look at Laogong in our hands and bubbling springs on our foot. And we're going to look at how we can best get grounded. So grab a chair. This is seated Qigong, and find a comfortable spot on your chair, and let's move some Qi. Big shout out to Aortic Hope. Today, I want to talk about the bottom of your foot. So if you have a sock on your foot, then take it off. I take my sandal off right here on the seawall. And bubbling springs is right there on the bottom of your foot. Now, bubbling springs is also known as kidney 1, the very first point on the kidney channel. It's on the bottom of your foot, so it's really the best point in Qigong and acupuncture and Oriental medicine to ground our energy. A lot of times I find my heart energy, which we call Shen in Oriental internal medicine and Qigong, I find my heart and my Shen just leaping up towards my brain and always telling my brain to think about things, think about this, think about that, and not really breathe deeply and just enjoy the breath and just be who I am instead of what I'm thinking about. So the bottom of our foot, kidney 1, is such a powerful point because it's always in contact with the earth, unless we wear socks and shoes all the time. Hence, it's always good to take a few minutes each day and go out in your garden, go outside barefoot if you can, so you can reconnect to the ground. But what we're going to do is we're going to massage kidney 1. So you can find kidney 1. It's about a third of the way between the back of the foot and the front of the foot. Right here in the middle is starting to rain too. Great water grounding. So you could take your index finger, the large intestine finger, and give it a good rub. Kidney 1. While you're rubbing kidney 1, now the rain's even raining harder. So I'm going to run to the truck and we're going to finish this discussion about kidney 1 inside the truck. So bear with me, survivors. This is an exciting adventure today. All about getting grounded before clinic. So as we come back to the truck after the rain or in the rain, and we unlock the truck, let's talk some more about kidney 1. So, survivors, kidney 1 is, like I said, the first point on the kidney channel. And because it's the first point on the kidney channel, it affects the entire channel. So, it's a Jing-Well point, which means it reaches deep into the channel. And it has so much energy. Kidney 1 runs up through the center of the body. It's a yin channel, so it will run up the inside of the legs. And what kidney 1 does is it ties that area around our heart with our foot and with the ground. So when our heart is feeling anxious and we have trepidation, then through coordinated belly breathing, we can send that anxiety and that stress down through the channels into our foot and out of kidney 1 into the ground. great way to tie us into the ground. Grounding is so very important. Whenever I work with patients in clinic, I always like to make sure that I don't have any kind of negative energy that's still bound up in my body. And one of the best ways to do that, besides having a small bowl of water in the treatment room, is to ground myself before I go into clinic. That's why I stopped at the bridge, because there's so much wonderful water here in Tampa Bay. And the shoreline, the earth, is right there next to it. Here, just a quick review of the 5 elements in Qigong and Oriental medicine. We have earth, we have metal, water, wood, and fire. So when you look around and associate your surroundings with those 5 elements of Qigong, then you become very aware of the power and the energies that flow through nature, through the Tao, through nature into your body, and you can tap into that. Well, I like the water element because if I do have any excess energy in my body, which I always do because I'm type A, just like a lot of other survivors that I know, then I can easily ground that excess energy down into the earth and down into the water by being around the water and being around the earth. Another very important point about finding grounding along the shoreline or in, it doesn't have to be the ocean, it can be the shore of a pond or a lake or a river or a stream that you like to go to and fish or swim in. But the sounds that you can find associated with waves, with the water lapping up onto the shoreline, the earth, they're very powerful, those sounds, because they have a low frequency down below, usually 80 hertz or anywhere from 0 to 20, 40, 50 hertz. And those low rumbling sounds associated with waves or with thunder or with rain, they're very healing sounds. And there's been a lot of studies shown, peer-reviewed studies shown, that those low vibrational sounds not only ground you, but can also interrupt the reproductive cycle of cancer cells. So very important that we stay tuned into nature by grounding ourselves around water and around the earth, just like in the 6 healing sounds of Qigong. So that's it for today. I want you to remember that kidney 1 is on the bottom of your foot. And it's very important to coordinate your breathing. Belly breathing, inhale, your belly goes out. Exhale, your belly comes back in. Coordinate the belly breathing with moving any kind of excess energy down from your heart, through your legs, through your kidney meridian, and then out kidney 1 into the ground. If you're sitting in a chair in your house and you're barefoot, you can just place your foot on the floor, press that area of the foot that we talked about into the floor, and you can feel that connection with the earth, just like a lightning rod draws the lightning, that powerful energy associated with lightning down into the earth and dissipates it. Then we can pull any kind of aggressive energy that we have from our heart or our brain down through our body and dissipate it out from kidney 1 into the earth. Very important point. Combine that with belly breathing. Find your lake, your body of water to go sit around, ground yourself with those earth sounds. And big shout out to Aortic Hope. Next week, we'll be back in studio and we won't have the rain to deal with or the traffic to deal with. But survivors, as always, it's good to see you, and may you be blessed and filled with Qi.